We're here with Jerry Reed. He's a specialist from Bonham on comics and animation.
Comic art.
Comic art. And this is something very special that you won't see anywhere else. Tell us what makes this picture so valuable.
When Carl Barks began to do his paintings, he was doing them on commission. There was a waiting list, and the price was $500. It started even lower, I think. I could have been number 7 on the list, and I remember someone saying, well, why did you turn it down? And my response was, I loved his comic book stories and the neat artwork, but I didn't really like these paintings, which I thought were kitschy and kind of, overdone. So I never ended up buying one in the 70s. I could have, but they started out and they were done on commission, and he had a license from Disney, and then they quickly began to enter the secondary market. They went from 1,000 to 5. Pretty soon it was $10,000. He didn't do a money bin until about a year and a half into it, and he didn't do very many of them because, as you can see, the detail work, it just took him 5 times the amount of time to do a money bin painting because he would elucidate and do all the detail on virtually every coin.
He was into the money.
Well, he's doing Scrooge, and so the money bins became highly collected, and they started turning over in the secondary market. And they were, it was kind of like if you were interested in Tarzan of the Apes, you wanted Tarzan battling a lion or doing something extraordinary. And if you were interested in Barks' paintings, you wanted to go to the top of the food chain, it would be a money bin painting. This particular painting, Carl never saw his work in one place until nearly the end of his life, when there was a big exhibit in Baltimore. And unlike many other artists, let's just jump into pop art. Jasper Johns, for instance, saved a 10th of everything he ever did. So Jasper Johns right now is sitting on an unbelievable collection of art. Barks sold everything. He never kept any major painting. Every time he finished something, he sold it, and it went out into the market. So he was at a major exhibition at a gallery, and all of these paintings were up. And someone asked him, what is your favorite painting? And he said, well, I don't really have a favorite painting, but my favorite money bin is Hands Off My Playthings. So this was his personal favorite, and it was done early in his career. Eventually he did about, I think, 15 or 20 of these particular money bins. So this particular painting is not part of the estate. It was offered by a private collector, and I used to be at Sotheby's in New York for a decade, and we had several Carl Barks paintings and several auctions that went well over $1 million. This is probably the finest Barks painting that's ever come into the market publicly. Normally these don't trade hands publicly. They pass privately between collectors. So this is going to be very curious to see what happens with this.
The auction estimate is?
It's 150 to what? 200. Yeah.
As well, a lot of other